Hello and welcome to What's in this week's Oban Times with me, Sandy Neal.
And me, Kathie Griffiths.
Well, it's a glorious week of sunshine, isn't it? We can see a ray of it blasting in through the window of our recording studio or cupboard. We're here to give you a little insight into just some of the stories that are in the Oban Times this week. You can read all the stories and lots more online by going to westcoasttoday.co.uk or by picking up a printed copy in newsagents, supermarkets and petrol stations. Kathie, what's happening in this beautiful part of the world this week?
Campaigners are warning proposals for 2 new wind farms near Oban would ruin the area and hit holiday businesses hard, causing the loss of its tourist appeal and impacting incomes that rely on visitors. The No to Oban Wind Farms group says if plans do go ahead, they will ruin quintessential postcard views. And what was a 15-foot humpback whale called Hope doing at Oban High School? Well, you may well ask. Find out in this week's Oban Times, in print or online at www.westcoasttoday.co.uk. And time is running out to have your say on a new community pharmacy in Oban, where the Small Boots used to be on Sorriba Road. April the 17th is the last day to get your views in. The consultation is on the NHS Highland website, and we do have a link to that in our story in print and online. And good news to broadcast, plans to return community radio airwaves to Oban are even closer, thanks to a £4,463 award from the Oban Common Good Fund. Nevis Radio hopes to start broadcasting to Oban by the end of April.
Thank you very much, Kathie. Well, from me, an Argyll village has set a lofty fundraising target in a bid to save its hall, which urgently requires a new roof. A kind-hearted family have put their best foot forward to raise funds for Alzheimer's Scotland with an epic 170-mile walk. Tyree Library could be turned into a home amid the island's housing shortage as islanders fight to save it from closure due to a budget gap. Council news, and a watchdog has urged Argyll and Bute Council to act on the views of local communities as it redesigns services to save £30 million by 2030. Also, who's in Argyll and Bute Council's rich list? 8 council officers received a salary of more than £89,000 in the 2023-24 financial year, research has revealed. In business news, Inverere's historic George Hotel has been placed into administration by its directors in an effort to safeguard up to 60 local jobs. People have also reacted with shock and sadness at news that the Ardnasig Hotel by Loch Awe will close in September. Now, the country will mark the historic 80th anniversary of VE Day on Thursday, 8th of May, when people unite and celebrate 80 years of peace since the end of World War II in Europe, that so many millions paid the ultimate sacrifice to achieve. And Oban will be holding an act of remembrance too, at the 51st Highland Division Memorial along Corran Esplanade at 10:45am. The following day, 9th of May, will also see 2 free talks at the Rockfield Centre. Mary Ross will talk about her father's journey from soldier to prisoner of war, and Neil Owen will explain Oban's role in World War II. Loch Etive is loved for its beautiful scenic views, but researchers at the Scottish Association for Marine Science, or SAMS, want to turn attention to the fascinating events happening below the water's surface. And finally from me, can you help the RSPB spot Kinky the eagle, a miracle white-tailed eagle with a kink in its wing? So that's all from us this week. Don't forget to pick up your copy of the Oban Times or go online for all our titles. It's goodbye from me, Sandy Neal.
And goodbye from me, Kathie Griffiths.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, hey.